So I've always been very curious to come to this side and see the Unisa building. If you guys come from the highway, from that side, you guys will be able to see the Unisa building from the Gautrain and also from the... I don't know, it's quite a spectacular building right in Pretoria. I know it's old, but I like it. Okay, let's walk a little bit inside. See, there are different buildings with different names. Let's start with the OR Tambo building. Quite an interesting place. If you actually study inside of this building, let me know down below. Again, I'm gonna try my best to cover everything. Okay. As you can see, Sava Road. Whew. It's actually hot here in Pretoria. There's not much to see here. Wow. Okay. Nothing much to see here. Manani, good, and you? Interesting to see this old architecture. If I'm not wrong, this is the biggest university in South Africa. It was actually the first one in the continent to have long distance learning. Now we do everything via Zoom and internet. Now imagine doing things through correspondence. Dr. Miriam Makeba Concert Hall. See if I can go in. It's probably closed, but you never know if you don't try. Okay. Seems like the buildings are not easily accessible. Let's give you guys different views. So this is the map Okay, very well. Great view from here, guys. You can see the whole train station, Pretoria station from here. And with us we also have Sibusi, so we actually just met.
Yeah, we just met.
And we basically is going to show us this amazing place because I really need an insider to do something like this, brother. So we're gonna do it. So we're gonna show you guys properly this amazing place. 150 years of Unisa. This is crazy. Wow.
It was actually its birthday last year.
It was last year, the birthday, 150 years.
150 celebration.
Wow. I respect, eh? There you go. If you already took photos here, congratulations.
We're going to the entrance of the building, which is just ahead.
Okay.
And as you can see when we walk down the steps, this section of the building actually, it shows the Union Building. You can see the Union Building view from here, and a bit of Pretoria, I mean, as a whole though. But this is literally the town. So from Sunnyside all the way to CBD, you can see from here. Mm-hmm. So yeah, before I actually forget, this part right here is the cafeteria, which is currently open, I think. Yeah, it's actually currently open. So this is one of two cafeterias that we have in the whole of, should I say, main campus building of Pretoria, Sunnyside, and this is where we will start.
It's also a cool view from...
Okay, right there is Pretoria Union Building.
yeah, I see.
That is the Union Building. So you can see it from here.
Interesting the location, eh?
And it's very interesting. And from the Union Building, you can actually see the school, because the Union Building oversees the whole of Pretoria.
Wow.
And then from here, you can also see the Union Building. So it's very interesting how they designed it. Now we'll go out here so that we can actually take a proper tour from the beginning of the building all the way to the end. So can I just tag you out? We use a student card for this, or a staff card if not a student card. So between the two.
Okay, so we're going now?
So now we're going to the main entrance of the campus. So usually when you're a first timer, this is your entry. This is the entrance that you normally use. And then from the entry, there's two ways. If you're using a car, you'll use that entry that side. And then if you are walking in, this is the entry that you'll use. And then from the entry, you'll see it's the information desk, and then there's the securities. So if you need any of information, they'll be the ones to actually assist you, and they'll be the ones to direct you to which building that you are actually going to. And then from here, we are going directly within the building. So this is ground floor. And then this side is where you go for issuing of cards. For instance, if you have a student card and it's not actually activated, you'd actually walk into this section of the building, and then you'll find a person who's sitting at the desk who will assist you, and then they'll activate your student card, and then the student card will give you access to the whole entire building. So what you'll do is, once the student card is active, if you want to go to the library, you can just use your student card, walk in, can borrow books through the student card. You can actually even get more information, because now already you have the actual student card to actually be identified as a student or sometimes as a worker, because it's not only students that are here, but workers. And now we're on the first floor of the building. And this is where you'll land if you're actually going to gather information. As you can see, we have our personalities, or should I say, the Wall of Fame. So as you can see, we've got a lot of big people right here. There's even Desmond Tutu, just to name a few.
Let's go this side so we can see.
We even have our current president and some of our former presidents.
Sure.
So it's been here since 1973. As you can see, it's written there.
Yeah, Unisa since 1870. That's when it was actually founded, the Unisa.
Yes.
1873.
1873.
Okay, let's see.
All right. So yeah, this is the first floor of the building. And then we're gonna walk up to the, oh, before we go there,
Yeah.
we have international partnerships, which you can
African Union?
yes, you can see all the flags that are represented. And we can go in further so you can actually have more of a view and see more. And you can actually see more of, you know.
So this is the presidential library.
Yes, and the conference room. So whenever there's conferences and all other events, this is your go-to area.
Okay, let's go upstairs. As Cecil was saying.
And this is the second floor. And from the second floor, we'll just redirect and walk this way so I can show you certain things. All right. Since it's graduation season and graduation gowns, so usually with the law degree, you'll have this black gown, but you'll have the red belt. And then as so forth with other degrees, such as teaching, and quite a few. And then this is your master's. So if you are here, you're a big boss. And then this gown is usually for, it's either a diploma or a degree. A couple of views. I don't know if you'll actually like to see from the window. You can actually see the train station properly, and you can see almost every building from the, should I say, from town all the way up to Central. You can see it from this point of view.
Sure.
Yeah, and that's about it from here. And then remember I spoke about when you're going in with the car, this is the entry you'll use.
Okay.
And then when you're going out with the car, that's the exit you'll actually use.
Okay.
Morning. And on an interesting fact, when you're graduating, this is the key element.
Are you serious? That's cool.
This is what the chancellor would walk in with, and he'll actually put it in front, and then he'll introduce himself, and then you'll start the ceremony. And when the ceremony ends, this is what leaves first.
Give you guys another view. So brother, what are we going to see next? Okay, so now this is the cafeteria.
Yes, this is the cafeteria. It's one of the entries to the cafeteria. This is the first cafeteria.
Let's go in. Go. Okay. That's gonna get your foodies, your drinks,
Yes. So yeah, this is one of Njani, sharp. Now we can walk up. quite a steep stair.
So why you chose the Unisa to study here?
For first, is that it's an independent university, which means you get to actually study by yourself, which gives you the ability to actually be independent and actually helps you to be able to think independently because you don't get spoon-fed. Of which it could be argued that it's one of the hardest universities because a lot of people don't actually succeed in it due to the fact that most of people there are used to getting tutored, and with Unisa it's more of you do it yourself. So yeah, the reason why I actually chose this university, one, it's because it teaches you independence. So if you do fail, it won't be on the account of the actual university, but it will be on your account because they give you all the material that you need, and then it's up to you to actually do your due diligence, which means you need to be the one to push yourself and to ensure that you actually put in the work. So basically it makes independent men and women.
Good. Okay, so what's the next building we're going to see?
It's Minima Digizela.
Okay, good. Okay, so they can actually give it to the students support, health support, I guess.
Yeah. But I think most of the time it's normally there when it's graduation.
Oh,
Because you know there's a lot of people, and when there's a lot of people, definitely you need health, safety and security. So yeah, this is the reason why you'd have these amenities. But other than that, we do have an actual clinic in the vicinity, although I'll show you because it's on the other side of the building.
okay. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, true. I think we have one of those health events. A worker or a visitor, you know you're well taken care of when you're here. So right now we're going to walk into what I call the graduation center or the graduation hall, if they're going to allow us to actually get to this place. And as you can see, there are statues, or should I say pictures on the wall.
So everyone is fighting to be the royalty, educational royalty of Unisa.
Yes.
Yes, brother.
All right. So, this is where the magic happens.
But the magic happens.
Yes. And as a student, especially if you are a Unisa student, whether you're doing teaching, whether it's law or any other form of education that Unisa offers, your main goal is to walk that red carpet right there. So interesting fact is that your graduates will be sitting in these chairs right here. So most of your graduates that will be graduating on that day will be assigned one of these chairs, and they will have their name card will actually have their name tag and their chair number, so that when they walk in order. And then from this chair, they're going to walk all the way down, all the way up until here. And then from this point, there'll be the Dean of Council, which will be sitting on that chair. And then respective to their education, for instance, the professor of law will be the one who will be actually calling out the law graduates, and he'll be wearing the law gown, and what they'll do is they'll come up and you'll call their names. They'll be standing right here, and then they'll walk across the red carpet all the way to the Majesty, who will be sitting in this chair, and then they'll put one knee just like this, and then he would ordain them. And then from there, they'll greet the dean, and the dean will tell them congratulations. And then from there, they'll come all the way here, straight facing the camera, and they'll take actual photo, which will be their graduation photo. And then on the upper seats there, these will be all the guests that actually had a ticket, which means 2 of each parent or whomever got a ticket will be sitting there. The elderly normally will be sitting right here. And yeah, this is about it when it comes to the graduation ceremony, and it's a 2-hour session. Okay, we're gonna go by the pond, and I'll show you the pond, and then we're gonna go to the second cafeteria, and then we'll go by the should I say, is it assignment area, or where they normally mark your assignments or exams, and then from there we'll take it to we'll go directly to the library. There you'll meet a lot of students or workers or anybody who's actually busy working on their future. All right, what we have right here is the fish pond. There used to be fishes, but I'm sure due to maintenance we don't have any anymore, but I'm sure they're gonna fix it because they are busy trying to revamp the school, and there's a lot of construction projects that are being done currently. So this is the fish pond, and if you're tired of sitting in the library and you need some fresh air, I'd recommend this place because you can actually sit and enjoy views from any direction, whether you're sitting and watching the fish pond, or whether you're sitting and watching the views and the cars, or you can actually talk to people and actually socialize. So this is one of the great spaces to actually do that. Now, this one right here is the Oratambo building. So this is where the second cafeteria is. So right now we're gonna walk in so I can show you the views of the cafeteria, how the cafeteria looks, and other amenities within the cafeteria. Other interesting facts is that when you walk in right here, just across, when you go into that door, you can actually go and meet the dean. That's if she is here. Nice. Another pause for reflection, right? This right here is the whole building. So what you're seeing right here is the whole campus. So this will tell you the scale of the campus. Sawana. This right here is the cafeteria. So,
That's a big cafeteria.
yeah, it quite is big. So this side, it's where you get your coffee. If you want to study and you feel a bit flat out, I'd recommend you just come here, get yourself some caffeine, get revamped. And then this right here, as you can see, people are already in line. This is where you get your food. And then different types, whether you try to stay healthy. right? Or you are just like me, you just eat just to stay full. That's where you get your meats and all your other. And they're quite good. They're quite good with cooking. The food tastes immaculate, so it's recommended. Whenever you come here, try them. The beverages, this side and the other side. So we have a bit of everything for everybody. If you want water, you can find energy, you can find juice, you can find.
I'm curious to go outside now.
Then let's go.
So from here you got like entrances to the I don't know, classrooms, I guess.
Well, we don't have classrooms. Remember, we are online now,
Yeah.
so we don't have classrooms. But
There
yeah,
you go.
it shows you the scale of the building. So yeah, these are the nice views, and then now we're gonna go to the library. So we're gonna use the back door. Yes, because we came out from the cafeteria. We were supposed to go out on the other side, but this is the back door. So most of the time, this is where your lecturers will be walking on their way back to their offices.
Okay.
And if you have an appointment with a lecturer, if you have an appointment with, let's say, your teacher or anybody that's is going to be teaching you, this is where their offices are going to be. As you can see, it's written Hall C, but in accordance to how they call it, it's Cassie van Veek or van Vieren. That's the word, Cassie van Vieren. This is Cassie van Vieren building. Remember I said I'll show you the clinic, that we've got a built-in clinic, and then it's the lectures. This is where they are, so we won't go completely in because it's going to take us long, and we're going to need access because they're going to ask you, who are you here for? Do you have an appointment? Is the person meeting you? What time is the appointment? And then you got to sign in, whether it's your laptop or your student card. So normally if you want to meet a lecturer, you're going to walk through this door.
Through this door.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you'll meet the reception, and then you're going to tell the reception which lecturer you're meeting.
Okay.
And for what reasons. Okay, quick fact, this is the clinic right here. It's the Unisa campus health clinic.
Okay.
So if you are sick, hi, how are you?
Fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. If you are sick, this is the lovely lady that will actually help you. Yeah, so if you've got a headache, you come to her, you ask her. Morning,
Hello,
how are you?
How are you?
How are you? I'm good. Well, I'm showing my friend here a bit of the campus, and I'm showing him currently the clinic. I love saying law because I'm a law student, but yeah, I'm showing him the actual clinic. So I'm telling him that if he's sick or needs any assistance or any emergency, this is the place to come.
Thank you so much.
You're
Have a
welcome.
nice day.
Okay, now we can go directly to the library.
Okay, let's do
It's quite a bit of walking, but we're almost there. Final steps.
Oh man, the wrong ones are working.
Unfortunately.
Let's speed this up. No, it's good. You can go at normal speed.
So normally, as
This is
Yes.
tell us.
so normally, this is where most of your students will come when they want to study.
Okay.
and regardless of which faculty you are in, you will find every book that you need here in this library. We are about to walk into the main campus library, and as students, this is where you normally would park. And then there's another parking on the other side. Right. This is the entry to the library. So you're gonna enter right here. Okay. So this is the library. And then
Okay, seems like we're still waiting to go inside of the library, but in case we don't, we don't. Okay guys, unfortunately we didn't have to go inside of the library because we need to ask authorization. But again, Subsiso brother, you did such an amazing job. It was his first video, guys. He did so well. And yeah, Subsiso, I hope to see you in future videos, you know. And
most definitely, although hey, it's kind of scary being in the spotlight, but I mean, I'll try.
Good. Guys, don't forget, share, subscribe, destroy that like button, and I will see you in the next LivinginSAtv video.
All right.